is an event for people with disabilities and their families and friends. It's just to come out and kind of network and get together. We're barbecuing, playing some games, there's some adaptive cycles, and it's just to try and get the community together a little bit more to show them there's more out there than sitting at home doing nothing.
About 12 years ago I was in a car accident and I got very involved with the Rehabilitation Chicago. And I was born in Brazil, my parents are Greek, water is what I love, and Chicago's got water but I never had access. So 5 years ago I worked with a group of individuals and we put the first beach mats in Chicago. And now we have 15 accessible beaches. So I started thinking, where can we have a big party where people with disabilities, all types of disabilities, come and have a good time.
I started the Midwest Wheelchair Sport and Social Club about 2 years ago. Primarily it's just doing sports activities for people with physical disabilities. Joel and I came up with the idea of a kayak and barbecue, and this is kind of our big kayak and barbecue of this year.
I co-founded Adaptive Adventures in 1999 with a guy named Matt Feeney. Matt broke his back diving off a 100-foot cliff. I lost my leg above the knee laying the CTA track at O'Hare Airport when I was in college. So Matt and I were both involved with some disabled sports, and we kind of saw things that were going on and saw a lot of things that weren't going on. And so we decided to start Adaptive Adventures. And this event kind of symbolizes what Adaptive Adventures is, which is to create new outdoor sports opportunities for people with physical disabilities. We focus primarily on physically disabled. The Special Olympics does a great job with cognitive sport, and we just wanted to offer more sports for people that were physically disabled. We also have a philosophy of bringing programs to where people are, rather than, many of the sports providers are park districts or ski areas or places that have a set facility, so you can go to them and they'll have opportunities, but they generally don't travel out from their main locations. So what we wanted to do is try and have something where, like in this case, this is the first time an event like this has ever taken place at Osterman Beach for a large group of disabled people. So we thought if we create the event and then let the community know and all the people in the area know, that we'll get them out to basically, not only do the sports, but to socialize and meet other people, and hopefully, learn that there's a lot more they could be doing with their time and their lives than maybe they currently are.
My name is Pam Redding, and I work for World Sports Chicago. And my involvement in the event today was to help facilitate the cycling experience for people with disabilities, so they could come out and try different kinds of adapted cycles and find something that works well for them, and hopefully get interested enough to participate on a regular basis in cycling.
I'm involved in several wheelchair athletics in the Chicagoland area. I'm involved in wheelchair basketball, as well as this summer we're playing wheelchair softball. I've been playing wheelchair athletics for quite some time. I started out in U of I Champaign playing wheelchair basketball on the women's team, as well as on the national team as well.
This particular event was focusing on kayaking and cycling, with a few other just game type sports like bago and bocce. But both of those sports, cycling and kayaking, are really available to almost anyone of any ability. They allow people to not only socialize and do things amongst themselves, but really, if you think of cycling and you think of paddling, these are activities that people can do with their friends and families, that people of all abilities can come together and participate on the same playing field, which is really what Adaptive Adventures is trying to create all the time.
It's not about the kayak, it's not about the swim, it's not about the food. It's about people talking to other people. This is an event that we created so that families can come out, the supporters that we're supporting, all families that have gone through with a child with disability or an adult with disability. It's about families, the support system, and it's a day of celebration that all of them can come out and have a good time together.
What we're really trying to do is reach out into the community and let people know that this is going on. You'd be amazed at how many people came today, and I think we have over 60 people with physical disabilities here. Half of them I don't know and haven't met, and many of them have never cycled or have never paddled. And it's really You know, our goal is to get them aware of the fact that this is something they can do. And then one of the sayings we like to use is, if I can do this, I can do anything. It's kind of like if you can paddle on the lake or ride your bike 4 miles, then why can't you go to the store? Why can't you get to work? You know, you can do just about anything. So, this is the first year of a multi-year event. We're very excited. We had such a good turnout. We had 165 people register online, which in our community is rare. A lot of them don't even have internet. I think we'll have over 200 people here today. We put a flyer up at the Rehab Institute of Chicago. Within 5 days, we must have had 15 different people email or call saying, I didn't even know this was available, I'd love to do it, and basically get out and try it.
What I see here today is all these people meeting each other, and they have a story to tell, and they're sharing that story. And that to me means more than anything else. And hopefully this spirit goes and spreads in Chicago, and we realize that in Chicago we have some really unique people that were just as part of Chicago as anyone else. So it's just a day of celebrating that. So we're looking forward to next year. We're gonna, you know, we have over 200 people this year. We're gonna go 500 next year, and we want everybody to come out. It's very important that the community realizes that there are people like myself. I'm not here just for me. I'm here for you. I'm here for everyone else. So that the next person who gets injured realizes that in Chicago and anywhere else in the world, there's someone that's already broken the path, that someone has activities. So when they're laying in that hospital and wondering what is my life going to be now that I got injured, I just want them to think that there's something they will do. Everything they've ever dreamed of doing, they can still do. It'll be a little bit different, but they'll still be able to do it. And that's what I want to share.
Hey, I need a copy of this.